Hey, Frankie the Junk Man here, coming to you here from Kansas City, Missouri. I got a whole bunch of stuff here. I do estate cleanouts and a lot of scrap metal and things like that. So, got a whole bunch of stuff here, and I'm going to do a little video here of how to sort this stuff out. So, when you go through these boxes, what you want to do is you want to sort out the scrap metal. That's always money. You want to sort out copper and brass. That silver plate stuff there is brass. Over here I got some wires. I got a little bit of trash. And what I do is I sort through the stuff and I take stuff to the thrift store. So these are a bunch of clothes here. A lot of them are pretty good, but I like to give this stuff away to people who need it rather than try and sell it. I've got plenty of other stuff that I can sell. As we go through these boxes, I'll show you how to sort this out. Here's a thing of aluminum. I throw all the aluminum in the can. I got my flea market boxes right here. I just throw the stuff in here for the flea markets, and I run them out to a swap meet. Here's some stuff here that I've got. Pulled these out of boxes. There's a nice little saw, some radios, some Bibles. Take all that to the thrift store, or to the flea market rather. But mind you, I have a junk hauling business. I clean out a lot of estates. So I get paid to take this stuff. I get a lot of trash and whatnot too, but I always find something pretty good in these boxes. So we're going to go through these boxes. Ain't nothing in here but a bunch of clothes. So I'm just going to donate them to the thrift store. Books and sewing patterns all go to the thrift store. Another box here looks like got a little bit of aluminum. Actually, I'll take this to the flea market. I get $1 for that. Some aluminum. This here, I'll just cut this wire off. Throw that in the wire pile. Them wires add up. Throw here, this here is my scrap pile. Another little deal here, you just cut this wire. At least you can salvage the wire out of it. Got a little coping saw blade. Sell that at the flea market. Little bracket here. Take that to the flea market. Throw that in the thrift store pile. Little thing here is aluminum. Another little deal. I'll take that out to a flea market. That'd bring $1 or $2. Little fish aquarium pump. That ought to be worth $5. Roach clip if you so desire. And a bunch of wires here. We'll throw all this in the wire pile. These little wires add up. If you don't know the scrap metal business, you should learn the scrap metal business, because you can make a pile of wires real quick And it does pay off. You get enough of them, you get you a nice little check. Now, scrap metal pile on them. Got a bracket. Take that to the thrift store or to the flea market. A little USB cord there. That can go to the flea market. And I'm gonna throw this in a scrap pile. Got another little pretty good little box here. This one's chock full of stuff. A little clipboard. Some picture frames. Take them to the thrift store. A bunch of cassette tapes. A little heart deal. That's metal. I'll throw that in the scrap metal pile. Somebody made up a little bowl here of a record. Crazy as it may sound, them things sell for $2 or $3. I dug out a little windshield de-icer there. I'm just going to keep that. Save me a couple bucks in the wintertime. Now, most of this stuff here I'm just taking to the thrift store. I realize I could sell it, but there's a pretty good amount in there, and if you get stuff as fast as I do, I go ahead and just donate a lot of it. Or I call my friends or something and tell them to come over and take what they want for free. That helps out. And we got another box here full of a bunch of stuff. I just pulled out a couple pretty nice little canisters there. A lot of people like them. They decorate, ladies decorate them. That ought to bring $5. And look what else I found down in here. Little sifter deal. Kind of a cool little piece. I found me a little briefcase. Wonder what's in this. Dun dun dun. Oh, what a ripoff. And it's kind of tore up. Oh well, it's always fun to look in stuff like this. You never know what you're going to find. Kind of like Forrest Gump. Life like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Now, let's see what we can pull out of here. Here's some pipe wrap. Take that over to the flea market. Belt sander paper. A little wore out. Mr. Grip. Couple nice little doorknobs in there. Or drawer handles, I should say. Duh. Got a whole bag full of goodies here. All kinds of stuff down in there. I'm just going to take the whole bag and take that to the flea market. Pretty nice sharpening stone here. Looks like it's heavily experienced. Couple of drill bits. Another bag full of stuff here. Looks like there's a soldering iron in there and some nails and whatnot. Not a bad little thing. Here's another one right here. Got some wrenches in there, some tacks. All kinds of cool little stuff. Rubber bands. Run them straight to the flea market. Down here at the bottom, we got a bunch of nails and screws and brackets and everything. All perfectly usable stuff. Plus, we got a nice little bucket out of the deal, too. How about that? Aw, how cute. I think he needs a new home. Another box here full of stuff. Don't look like a whole bunch of stuff. I do see a piece of aluminum in here. I'll throw that in the scrap aluminum pile. See how fast that thing's growing. Some scrap wire here. And now we got another box here. Got a bunch of these awards in here from the people that used to own this stuff. I got this from the end of an estate cleanout. That's what this is. Don't know if I can sell them award things or not. Found me a pretty cute little pig there. It's like from about mid-century. And on to the next box. Got some scrap aluminum down in there. No telling what I'm going to pull out of there. A whole bag full of these little refrigerator magnets. 50 cents a piece. There's about 10 bucks in there. You want to get you a magnet, make sure and check it's aluminum. Aluminum won't stick to a magnet. I done filled this whole trash can up. I got lots of man stuff in this one here. I'm gonna throw a bunch of this in the scrap metal pile. This is my kind of box here. Now, you see what I pulled out of this box? This here's an old ceramic toothbrush holder for a bathroom. That's old architectural salvage stuff there. I'm going to take that home. I'm going to look that up on eBay. See if that's got any value. It probably does. I bet it'll sell for $15 or $20. And I pulled me out a couple of old cast iron. Looks like hooks or something. But I'm going to take that out to the flea market. That's a nice little antique item. I don't see a name on it or anything, but those are still pretty neat. Somebody will get them. And a hammerhead. Pretty nice hammerhead. And got me a whole bag full of stuff here. Got a bunch of wires in there and some bunch of other stuff. I'm going to definitely dig out them wires. So you can see, got a pretty good amount of thrift store stuff here. But the benefit to this is saves you on your trash bill majorly. And you only want to bring the thrift store good stuff. You don't want to bring them a bunch of trash. They get a little ticked about that. So you don't want to do that, but you can get rid of a lot of stuff this way. Another way you can do this is get them in these boxes. And you can call people who do flea markets if you know somebody. Sell them for $2 or $3 a piece, or either which way, you don't want to get charged on the dump fee. So anyway, that's going to be about it for the day. It's about ready to rain over here. But like and subscribe. I got a lot more videos coming up. So keep following me and learn from what I've learned for the past 25 years. I am out.